Hey guys, Dr. Greg. What a blessing to be outside and walking, even though it's really icy, the sun is out. I had a patient the other day ask me, like, what do you guys specialize in? If I talk to one of my friends and I say, I see this guy named Dr. Greg and I go to this clinic called Vitae, what do you guys specialize in? Because a lot of times functional medicine clinicians like work with a lot of things from weight loss to thyroid to fertility to hormones, and it's quite straightforward. We specialize in chronic infection, and inside of that family of chronic infection are things like autoimmune diseases, things like chronic Lyme disease. Now, why we specialize in those things is because after as long as I've been in the world of medicine, it is so evident to me that that is the root cause. And why I say that is I used to dabble in weight loss. I used to dabble in adrenal health and running all those labs. And the reality is we never got to the bottom. When you look for and know how to test and know how to read the test and see if there is chronic infection in the system, it opens up an entirely new world. Now, with chronic infection, there's other things that can come with that. So for example, like toxicity. So for example, heavy metals, environmental toxins, mycotoxins. Those are all things that fall under the umbrella of chronic infection or chronic exposures. Now, we've all been exposed. So the catch is, why are some people being impacted and others are not? And the overall reality to that has to do with the robustness or the state of the union of the immune system. And there are so many factors that can alter the immune system. So for example, we can have conversation around traumas. There was a piece of research called the ACE study, the Adverse Childhood Experience Study, where, where they, these children had traumas as young kids, and they followed these kids through life. And those people, due to that emotional trauma, some of them are physical, but it was a trauma, were more susceptible to diseases. So that's essentially what we do. It's why we exist. And I tell you what, when you start to run the right labs and you start to look at the right labs through the right lens, it is amazing the details that you see. So if you are curious about whether or not you have chronic infection or other things that go with it, give us a shout. We do a free discovery call. I'd love to chat with you.